Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, men, women, and even our Canadian listeners. It's the You're an Idiot podcast. I'm Alex Drago with my fat co-host, Jeffrey Osmith.
To argue that the third gender is Canadian.
Oh,
actually a pretty funny riff from Alex. 2025 starting out hot, folks.
There we go,
I know
folks.
it's the 10th or 11th or whatever, 12th, I think, today, but
yeah, big
we're starting
day.
out
Today's
hot.
the 13th.
It's the 13th. Incredible. I wasn't even close.
We're starting
But,
out real hot.
We're starting hot. It's Monday, January 13th, 2025. My Minnesota Vikings are playing in a playoff game in 3 or 4 hours, folks.
It's going to be tough.
I'm going to say this. Connor told me the odds minus 3.5 or minus 2.5 Vikings. I'm betting 100 on the Vikings, even though I know there's a 0% chance they win.
The Rams,
Zero.
The Rams
we are the
is,
worst franchise in sports history.
Stafford, right?
Yeah, we have no chance. We're
I
gonna
don't
get.
know.
We're gonna lose by 20 points, I bet. But because the
Yeah.
Vikings are the worst franchise besides the Washington Wizards in any pro sports, I would say.
Darnold's playing for his life.
In Minnesota, we can't have anything good.
Is you guys kicker good this year?
Nah, he's fine. He's mid.
You guys
Will Reichert or whatever his name is.
You guys need to have a good kicker. You've had bad kickers.
I don't know about that.
I mean, you guys have historically the biggest missed kicks in
Yeah, I
NFL
know.
history.
Gary Anderson wide left, 1998, folks.
Dude, I almost cried during that, and I am a
I was 8 years
Drago.
old. That's how I started my sports. That was my sports franchise. Starting out first
Yeah.
memory of sports.
yeah. That's sets you
Agony,
off.
defeat.
Yeah,
Maybe
that
that's why I'm
hurts.
such a bitter old man.
And
Too.
then you had a guy miss like a few years ago, like
Blair Walsh missed like the shortest possible field goal. It was from the 1-inch yard line.
20.
Snowy
it
day.
was
We
like
lost
an,
9-7.
like an 18-yarder.
Yeah, we lost 9-7 against Seattle on a wintry game.
Yeah,
This is what the people
Minneapolis,
wanted.
guys.
NFL talk right out the gate.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you want?
2025.
Do you want us update the people on your 2025 resolutions?
What were my resolutions last time?
No idea.
Oh, you want me to say my resolutions? Okay.
yeah.
I'll be serious. I thought of these. I was gonna say some jokes, but I think it's the year of sincerity, folks. I went to the doctor over the last 3 weeks. They said I had high cholesterol.
I could have told you that.
High cholesterol, and my liver's like 10% off, 10%, 15% off,
15%.
10 to 15%, yeah, off. There's just
I
that
wonder.
could have been because I ate.
wonder what that could.
That could
be,
have been
folks.
something because I ate. They'd have to actually do another test for it to be fully accurate.
Yeah, the gin and tonics will come back to bite.
You know,
Folks.
I think it also could be diet. It's not always alcohol.
Beef jerky and gin and tonics.
I think it's a lot of these bacon, egg, and cheeses I'm getting at the bodega. I get a bacon, egg, and cheese a lot on a roll.
How often?
I get that probably 2 or 3 times a week.
Okay.
Plus, I get nachos from this like Hispanic truck a couple blocks away, probably twice a week.
And you think that's doing your liver worse than?
I don't think that alcohol is helping, but it can. Some people have iron livers; they can drink their whole lives. It'll be fine. Because if I had to give up drinking, it's over.
it is over.
If I won't enjoy life. I do like a few drinks every now and then.
Right. You do 1,000 shows a year. You drink.
I need to drink when
before
I'm
and
not
after
on.
everyone.
I can't drink when I'm not on the road. That's what I need to do.
Oh.
That's what I'm gonna Monday. If I'm here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no drinks. That's what I gotta do.
Okay.
Every once in a while, I'll go out with you guys, get like 3 or 4 beers. I can't do that.
Mm.
Gotta be for the road because I need a beer to perform.
You're.
I need one beer to get on stage.
It's not beer though. It's gin.
It's a gin and tonic.
let's
a gin and
let's
tonic.
be clear. He's not having Bud Lights.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's the cocktail the British conquered the world drinking. Whoopsie. Sorry, I like to drink like Admiral Wellington.
And you know, like you're the headliner. They're gonna give you a stiff one too.
They do. They do pour it stiff.
It ain't one. It's not one shot.
They're always asking double, and I say single, but I'm pretty sure they're still sneaking me a double.
No, they hype you up.
Yeah, I
You
think.
know, you can taste it and go, "Ooh, it's gonna be a good
Oh, I
one."
know, and I know. I'm like Irvine's not going to get the best show tonight.
Yeah. So I'm not glad to hear your liver is in bad shape. I'm.
I'm sick because I've had more fun than you. Dang.
That was actually
Wow, I feel terrible.
that was my resolution. Have more fun.
Wow.
Big
Okay,
resolution
I like
for
that.
me.
I think that's good. Yeah, be more in the moment, maybe.
Unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna fuck on the road. That's
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you're not. I've seen you turn down some things where I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I
am in love with my girlfriend, or I would, but
right.
you're
It's-
a bitch.
Yeah.
I have
there's-
love.
This needs to end. This bitchness needs to end.
Yeah, I like that.
But I do.
Only if you have a good set, though. If you have a bad set, you can't. I won't allow you to fuck. I'll fuck. I'll make sure she doesn't. I'll say it's like racist, sexist things next to you, and
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Oh, remember when you said that women shouldn't vote?"
Yeah. You just get right in between
I'll
us.
cock block you. Yeah. Exactly.
Sorry, ma'am. He's got to write some tags.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Did you see the middle? The middle was pretty weak. Wasn't it?
Yeah. Sorry.
You saw how you didn't finish strong? It's gonna be the same tonight, ma'am.
Yeah.
Closer ain't gonna hit.
You ain't getting 20 minutes out of him.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
So, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Have
do.
more fun.
Because it's like this is where you are. You're on the road. You gotta fuck.
Sure, I would hope that having fun in the year involves more than just fucking random women on the road. I hope this is more of a philosophy change than
being more open to stuff. I've been doing some more hangs at shows. I've been doing after after my own show. I'll stay out a couple.
Wow, your resolution is to hang with people. Wow, this is good. I like this. I heard some interesting stories about you over the break. Yeah, I heard some little proclivities you have staying with people. Yeah, I was with our friend Greg Kennedy, Tim Smith. We went to Joshua Tree for 3 or 4 days.
What's proclivities?
It's like
tendencies.
Active tendencies. Yeah.
You got to hit me with like the second tier.
Yeah,
word.
but proclivities is a great word. I'm trying to add it to your lexicon.
Learning
words will make you a funnier comedian.
Just went out the back door, dude.
You got it. Your lexicon has to be big.
A lexicon.
You don't even know what a lexicon is.
A lexicon's a Rolodex.
I get of what though?
My lexicon is a Rolodex of. I mean, like
it's actually fat. It's very ironic that you don't know the definition of it.
What?
Of the word lexicon. It's incredibly like meta humor. Yeah, I don't think you'll find it funny, but it's very meta that you don't know what lexicon means.
Because my name's Alex. I don't get it.
A lexicon means like the Rolodex of the words you know. Lexicon is the words that you know and use.
Oh, that's cool.
So that you didn't know the definition of it is kind of ironic. It wasn't. Lexicon wasn't in your lexicon.
Oh.
This is humor for no one, but
that
really kind of gets me a little bit.
Yeah, not me.
No. Okay. Cool.
Okay. So
your proclivities. So Greg Kennedy, who lives at the place you used to live at, used to live at this place in Chicago for like 5-6 years, was it?
Yeah.
He says whenever you come back, you always claim that you left a shirt or something there. So you're like looking through everyone's closets and trying to find something, even though you moved like 2 years ago.
Greg's place?
And like you were in Kenyon's closet, like rummaging through, trying to find clothes.
I didn't go to Celia over
No, this is like a year ago, maybe you did this.
I thought
you were just like, oh, I swear I left a shirt here. And you just kept looking through their closets.
I thought I might have left my guitar.
Oh, yeah. And he said you might have left your guitar. I was like, how do you forget a guitar?
But no, what happened was Kenyon threw it out. Without telling me.
He threw away a guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious?
Or he sold it.
If he threw away a guitar, we have to call Kenyon right now.
That
would piss me off.
He either threw it out or sold it.
I have to talk to him. I have to ask.
I found that out after the fact.
How do you miss your guitar though? Bringing it. Why don't you mail it?
I thought I was like, I'm probably not gonna need it.
Not gonna need it. Wow, and he claims he's as good at guitar as me. He's like, I wouldn't even need it.
I once was.
You once were. And I want that to be in stone.
In 3.5 weeks, I could be immediate.
You're such a pig.
3 to 4 weeks.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that's that. I think
it's just weird to see you searching through the closets of a place a year after you left. Like, I swear I got a sock in here somewhere.
And that's not what I was. I just was like, I thought I left my guitar.
That really made me laugh more than it should.
Greg might be stretching the truth a little bit.
He also
here.
said that you called him. This is maybe 2 months ago when you were there, and you said, man, I'm on the porch. Can I crash with you guys tonight? And you hadn't told anyone. He just showed up in the back and Greg's like, I'm in Ohio right now. I'm visiting my family.
Another stretch.
And you're like, I know there's a key under the rug. Can I just let myself in?
Hyperbole.
This is what happened.
I was taking the train down. I gave him like a 2-hour heads up.
Okay. 2-hour heads up to crash.
I was like, hey, do you guys have a spot there? Because I knew like some people were probably gone.
Yeah,
and they have an open room. They have
They do have a little podcast room. Yeah.
Ended up staying at Jenna's per usual.
I heard you were complaining it was too cold.
Definitely.
You kept turning the thermostat up.
I slept in her in another room. In like her friend's room.
Imagine crashing on someone's couch, folks, and complaining about the temperature.
Guest bed.
I think if you crash, you can't say a single complaint about the place you're staying.
If it's cold, it's cold.
You can't say anything.
Jenna-
You put on a coat, you live your life.
Jenna was like, "Oh, it is cold," and it was, folks. So
I don't know. I think that's wrong what he did. Planning at a crash house.
No,
You can't do that.
I will. I will.
It's a little dirty out here. Yeah, you're sleeping on the couch, man.
I will give another anecdote about my travels about over the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the Albany Funny Bone.
Oh, you did do those shows. Yeah, how was that?
Got food poisoning, and then got bed bugs. Brought them back with me.
In the hotel room?
Mhm.
Oh, I've never gotten bed bugs.
I got food.
What hotel?
The Albany, the one that's like
What
across
chain
the
is it? Is it
street.
Ramada, a Marriott?
True something.
Oh, a
True
true.
whatever.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And yeah, I had chicken Caesar salad and the
At
roasted
the club?
Yeah.
Oh,
And the roasted red pepper hummus.
what do you think got you?
I don't know. Either way, the next day I was shitting myself. I couldn't open my eyes. The
Oh, wow.
whole day. It was absolutely I thought
Finally, some justice in this world, folks.
I had already been on the mend. I'd been not on the mend, but
It's so weird. Every time he's mending, he finds a way to sabotage.
I don't know.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, the world took me out,
The
dude.
world takes
I
him
woke
out.
up at 9 a.m. I was like, I think I need some Tums. And then at noon, I was like,
Tommy?
I think I'm gonna die.
Were you shitting a lot?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was gonna throw up, but I kept like keeping it down. Kept like keeping.
You gotta just let it go. You gotta let it go.
kept pushing it
Get the
down.
evil out. Oh.
5 o'clock. I was like, I hope I die.
Then you had a show at 7.
Had a show at 7.
When you were featuring for who?
Tom Cotter.
That old guy who's always talking about like, oh, back in my day, the kids were tougher.
Dude,
That's his whole act is like, boomers were strong, millennials are weak, and you're there like, chicken salad got me sick.
the chicken salad was brutal.
Kids these days can't even eat raw meat.
So I go back home, and I go back home. I'm finally getting over this thing. I'm finally eating solid foods. Christmas Day alone. Finally
You
eating.
go to you don't find anyone to hang out with on Christmas?
I think Tucker ditched me. Oh no, me and Tucker hung out for a little bit.
Oh, okay. You hung out. Okay.
Starting to feel a little better.
You can't be alone.
Get some
on Christmas.
Chinese food. Watch some basketball.
Sure.
The night starts to settle in. I'm about to go to bed. 10 p.m. Little creepy crawly starts crawling on my bed. I look at it. I'm like, oh
You
no.
can't see they're not that big. You can
Mhm.
see them from a couple feet away, aren't they?
Dude, I even captured this guy in like a tissue, brought him to my desk, kept him alive. He's like scurrying around. I'm like, keeping
You're trying to do science.
I'm keeping him on my desk. Got my flashlight, taking pictures. Bed bug.
Was it? Were you for sure?
Hmm?
100%. It wasn't like a little silverfish or something.
100%. And
Okay.
then it's like classic. It's like a hitchhiker bed bug. So like he definitely came from.
Oh, so there wasn't a whole infestation.
I hope not. So at least
Well, I mean, you haven't had it in
At least
10
I don't
days.
think so.
You're
Yeah, like
fine.
2.5
Oh,
weeks
you're
now.
fine.
So then
God, I would have loved if you got that.
So then I have to fucking call, my landlord. He's got the exterminators coming by, and my landlord's acting like he's doing me like a favor. You know?
What is Christmas?
Well, no, this was on. I called them the next.
I'm like,
day.
if you called some exterminators on Christmas, I'm sorry, you'd live for a day.
No.
You don't get exterminator on Christmas.
So they actually came Saturday,
okay.
and
Still made 'em come on
it's
the
like it's like $1,500. That's actually a good time. They do
I
that
know,
shit a lot.
okay.
$1,500 or whatever. But like I think my landlord covered it.
I hope so.
Yeah,
That'd be insane.
And so I called Tucker, and I'm like, "Yo, Tuck, I got a situation. I really because the exterminator came. He's like,
He needs you to stay at his house. You need to stay at his house.
yeah. The exterminator was like, you shouldn't stay here tonight if you have bed bugs.
But you had bed bugs. I wouldn't let you stay at my house.
I called Tucker, and he's like, Tucker. He's like, I don't give a fuck. And then
What do you mean? In the direction that he wouldn't want you to stay with him, or would?
that he's fine with me.
Oh
staying.
wow!
So I
Tucker's a
get
kinder
there.
man than me.
I get there, and he's like, yeah, pick a bed. Dan, Tommy. I'm like, let's run it by. I was like, it's a big deal. Let me run it by Tommy.
Please.
Call Tommy. Tommy's like, yeah, I don't care, whatever. I'm like, are these guys idiots? Like, it's like these guys are so dumb.
The Christmas spirit
they're
was
both
still
fine.
lingering in them.
Apparently, so Tommy's with Laura Peak, great comic.
I was with Laura too. We had a great hang.
And Laura apparently told Tommy like how intense it could be. And Tommy sent me this like paragraph being like, okay, talk to Laura, like, please like wash all your clothes like before and after. Like this is intense.
Did you?
I did.
Really?
I did.
You bathed yourself a couple times, maybe?
I took a shower.
Wow. Oh, you always make fun of my hygiene. Oh, Geoff's so dirty. Oh, I'm so clean. Bed bug boy. Dirty bed bug bitch.
To end the year with on and off to have on and off sinus infections for 2 months, and then I have to go into the end of the year with food poisoning and then bed bugs.
You know what? It's because you didn't vote. That's why. That's America getting back at you. The most consequential election of all time. You sat out. Here's some bed bugs and diarrhea. You unpatriotic piece of shit.
You know, have you ever like? I think I know what it was like to be you for a day because like I had this like when I had the food poisoning.
What, diarrhea? Yeah. Welcome to my life,
dude. Literally, I was like
food poisoning. I've had diarrhea every day of my life.
There was one time I thought it was just a fart. Full blown shit. Just
shit in your pants?
Absolutely. In my and I was like, this was an asmus.
That's and how well so where were you when you shit your pants? Take me there.
I was in the hotel bed.
You were in the hotel bed.
And I was like,
and you were just in your boxers?
Yeah, I was like, this is a fart.
Oh, you got them to clean the bed, right?
It all came out. I didn't.
You made them change the sheet. Was it stained the bed?
It didn't stain.
Absolutely did if you shit your pants. I've done this before. I've done that before. I had to strip the bed and be like, spilled some food on there.
I'm telling you, Geoff, I like barely opened my eyes for 12 hours. It was.
That doesn't mean that didn't stain the bed. That's why you didn't open your eyes?
I didn't have the energy.
How long did you lay in the boxers after the poop came out?
Oh no! I like crawled.
You immediately knew you had to get up.
Change, like
you wiped your ass.
The boxes in like
you
a little
cleaned.
bag.
Hopefully, you cleaned your butt.
Wipe my ass.
Just wiped it. You didn't clean. There was shit on it.
No, I just wiped.
Just a little tissue.
Crawled back.
Oh, who's Mr. Dirty now?
Crawl back to bed.
You crawled back into bed with shit on your ass.
Didn't care.
Oh, see,
Worst day of my life.
He's no different than me, folks. Everyone likes to think he's
you do
higher
this
quality of
you do
living.
this sober 98.6 feet degree.
Yeah,
body.
I do it with class though. I wash my ass afterwards with soap and water.
You don't wear underwear.
I do. I've pretty much given up the no boxer thing.
We had to bully
I was
you
shamed.
into that.
I probably only do that one day a week now.
Thank you.
Really, in the winter, you can't do it when it's above 70 degrees. It is really. When you're in like those subway stations at night, it's kind of like a sauna in there. It can turn into a soup that not even a starving person would drink.
I can't believe that even is. You got to go 7 days a week boxer.
I can't
believe that's the goal of the pod. Get Geoff to 7 day a week.
No, my goal is vegetables, fruit. I'm gonna become skinny again. I've got a paunch on me. I weigh 10 pounds more than I ever have.
Do you got any more tidbits, or do you want me to go, or do you want to go, or what's the deal?
What? Great pod talk there. What a transition. You got any more? I got any more? Let's go. What?
What do you got?
Well, I was in LA during the big fires, folks.
Oh, that's good.
What do you think about the fires, Drago? What's your take on the? It's a tragedy, folks. Of course, we're gonna make light of it, but it is a tragedy.
Here's what I'm thinking. Listen, guys.
Oh boy, here comes something with no tact.
Florida has hurricanes. LA has fires. Get in or get out.
I think that's I feel bad for the people affected, but it was an inevitable thing. You do hate to say it, but it was.
If an earthquake takes you out, I'm sorry that you've seen a million of them. You've seen a million of these fires. LA sucks. Leave.
Wow, I thought there'd be a little more empathy. I mean, I have empathy for it, but it is. You do have to get out. You cannot live in LA anymore.
I'm just saying,
you have to get out in the next year.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
There's going to be a fire that makes this one look like a little backyard fire in a couple of years. You got to get out.
You know,
to build a metropolis in a desert.
I saw another article that I didn't read, but it was about like, apparently the rich folks knew about this.
How do you know what it was about? You didn't read it.
Well, I just saw the title.
This is an incredible soundbite of what's wrong with America.
And I keep scrolling. You know me.
Yeah. You just how about 2025? You read the article.
When I see it, I looked at it, I go, I'm going to talk about this in the
How about 2025 instead of fucking on the road, you read the article? Maybe you read a book.
I'll do 75 fuck, 25.
Maybe you
leave.
read an article or read a book. Read 2 history books this year. Put a goal. How about you read 2 or 3 history
I've
books?
been reading David Foster Wallace's short stories, his essays.
Which one? The Consider the Lobster, whatever.
I read Consider the Lobster. I read the one where he goes to the Adult Video Awards.
Oh yeah, the cruise ship.
Cruise ship one. I've read that.
That's a fun one.
Cruise ship's really
There's
good.
One about tennis.
On tennis is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one where he reviewed the lady's autobiography was really good.
Oh,
he's fantastic. So that's what I've been getting into. I'm gonna read that Sally Rooney book that Ish got me. Anyways,
okay,
these fires.
This is good.
These guys, you gotta get. It's just what.
You do have to get out of LA. It's very sad. It's sad that people who didn't cause the problem get affected by it, but you do have to get out.
Did you hear about that? These people knew that like, what was it, Connor? Can you look this up? Like some high-ranking official took away like a big portion money thing, a big
incredible. They did cut the funding to the fire department. They gave it to the police department. So, because that's what our government cares about, is having more people with guns, so the poor can't ever revolt. That's why they do that. They don't really care if your house burns down. They just don't want you to be able to loot a Target.
It's the insurance.
Yeah, the insurance too. They did that. Yeah, they took all that away.
This is not good.
They didn't know it was going to happen on like a specific day, but they knew the risk was increasing. So
yeah,
it wasn't like a conspiracy. That's what insurance companies do. They don't care about us. They're not trying to help us.
They stopped insuring people.
Yeah.
That's such fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it should be illegal. You should have to give them at least a year or 2 notice.
But also, you live in LA. That's on you, folks.
Jesus. The bodies aren't even cold yet. Well, actually, they're pretty warm, unfortunately. But that's fine. The bodies aren't even cold yet. Actually, they're pretty warm.
Yeah.
That's just a pun, folks. It's very sad. It's very sad.
That'll work on stage.
Pacific Palisades and Altadena, supposedly great. I've never been to either, but I heard they were great places.
How are your shows?
My show literally was the day before the fire started. I'm not going to say the show is that good, but apparently I was on fire that night, folks.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding? It was a great show. Actually, it was at the Masonic Lodge, one of the best venues I've ever done. It was awesome.
Masonic.
It was like this temple, like the Masonic temple in the cemetery where all these famous people are buried, the Hollywood Cemetery. It was awesome, but probably one of the cooler venues I've done.
Laura did that show, right?
Yeah, Laura was on it. Tim, Greg, my friend Biniam. It's a great show. LA has good crowds. They just have bad comics. The crowds are great there.
Oh yeah, you went up from you switched it up from the Improv from last year, right?
Yeah. I wanted to do a cool. This was I'm gonna do it every time. It was an awesome venue. It was packed. It was fun.
That's so wild.
Irvine Improv as well. Shockingly packed as well. Terrible city, but good crowds. Irvine is like the capital of white men with Asian girlfriends. That's Irvine.
Low key a resolution for me too this year.
You get an Asian girlfriend?
Let's not say it like that.
I would love to see you linking up with a Taiwanese beauty.
It's something that's like burning inside me.
But you've never
like an LA fire.
It's great. Jesus,
I'm feeling it. Yeah.
Wow.
You got
yellow fever.
No.
Just say it. You've already described worse than the word. Yeah, you have yellow fever.
Yeah, I got the. I've got
You've ever dated an Asian woman?
I've got COVID.
You've never. Jesus. No, you've got the new pandemic.
I got
dropping
that
soon.
Wuhan.
What's the Connor? Can you look up what's the name of that virus that's going crazy in China right now?
HMPV.
It may be. It's something like that. I don't think that's right. Yeah, it's the new. It's a new. Pandemic's coming in a month. I bet.
HMPV.
Drago. Damn, kind of nailed it.
Do you think it's really going down?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be really bad. 6 to 8 weeks. We're gonna have a pandemic. Well, we won't lock down because the government they've given up even attempting to care about our lives.
Man,
so it's gonna be all for your own. I just ordered like 60 really nice masks. I'm gonna start stockpiling canned food. I'm serious. I'm going Y2K.
It's about to go.
This
down.
time we know it's going. I think it's gonna go down.
Really?
Yeah. I think it will be worse because a lot of us are sick because of COVID already. I mean, I went flying. Every single person is coughing.
Yeah.
Every single person at the airport is coughing. It's insane.
I saw something that apparently they got it under control.
What?
the HMPV.
HMPV, maybe. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I will be, because
You would think this.
I hate being wrong so much. I hope there's a worldwide pandemic. I just want to be right.
You would think that this time around we'd have a better idea of how to contain.
Well, I mean, it's a different disease, so
Well, we'd have a better
protocol. No. Are you serious? With Trump will never do a lockdown.
Well, at least
he
China
would never do a vaccine.
At least they might be able to
well, maybe China can keep it in. No, it's already in Europe and stuff. I mean, people fly everywhere. It's going to happen. I just want to be right, folks. But we're not going to talk about that. It's not really that fun.
How bad is it? Or how bad is the...
I actually haven't done that much research on the disease.
Can we get the symptoms?
Yeah, that would be great, Connor. I'd like to know the fatality percentages and all that, just so I have another thing to worry about at night. What else did I do? I went mountain skiing in Washington with my sister.
There we go.
I never skied. I skied on like little hills in Minnesota, but that doesn't really count. Mountain skiing, it's not for me. A little too much adrenaline. I don't think I'll do it again.
Really?
I think I'm at the point in my life where I know it's not for me.
Is it
the beach on an 80-degree day? It's not for me.
Do you fall?
I didn't fall that much, but it's just scary. I was just freaked out the whole time.
Really?
It's steep. You're going fucking 50 miles an hour. It's scary as hell.
No, you're not. Really?
If you really got going, yeah. I don't think I am. I'm going like 20 or 30.
Can you chill and maybe go in some...
It's tough to do that when it's steep. Have you ever
really?
skied? You've never skied.
Never
You're too tall. I bet you would tumble.
Yeah.
Your center of gravity is not made for skiing.
Me skiing would be brutal. It ain't, but I'll tell you, like
you would not be graceful. I'm not saying I was great, but man, I'd look like Apollo Ono.
A ski weekend is something that I could really vibe with. That's like a me thing.
Like going to like Sun Valley in Idaho. Getting like a ski. I've actually never done that.
You wake up, you ski all day.
You go in the hot tub afterwards. You get hammered in the chalet.
Have a beer.
That would be fun. I'm into that.
Hang out with some folks, because it's like it's like you're working out all day. That's great. You're breaking a sweat. Love that. Then you're having some
hard
beers.
work. Yeah.
And then you're. I love that idea.
Well, that's interesting, Drago, because we just planned the next nature trip. We thought about inviting you. I didn't think you'd be into it. We decided in the car. Unless these two people said no. You were the third choice because we didn't think you'd. You went to Gone?
Is it camping?
No, we're gonna go to. I think. Well, you're gonna be mad now when I say the actual trip. We're gonna do shows in Boston and somewhere in New Hampshire, probably Portsmouth, and then camp. Wait, Connor, you're from there. Green Mountain National Forest. Have you been there?
No, if I have, it's been a long time, but
the pictures look beautiful. It looks amazing.
It's a beautiful state.
Yeah, Conway, is that a town?
North Conway?
Yeah, we were gonna stay in Conway by this lake and these woods and the kind of mountains, more hills than mountains. But what are you gone on that?
Is there a tent?
Probably like 3. No, we were gonna get an Airbnb.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
But then hiking during the day, probably like going on a 4-hour hike. Probably twice.
Lots of good 4,000 footers out there.
Yeah, it seemed like the hikes were like maybe hard, but not like crazy.
I could hike. I mean, if we're not staying in a tent, I'm way more into.
So you're in civilization 20 hours a day. You're only outside 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'd be down for
then
that.
we'd be in the lake at night and get probably a hot. Do you try to go with a hot tub?
Yeah, that would be sick. What time?
Oh, well, the position's been filled, but I'm just saying. I just didn't know if you'd be into that. Next time we do it,
who's your crew?
We got me, Greg, Tim, and Tommy.
Oh, that's a good crew.
Yeah. Well, Greg's on every nature trip. He's a nature guy.
Okay.
He gets it.
Okay.
I just didn't think you'd. It's not about being funny. It's just, can you hike? Are you gonna complain the whole hike?
I don't.
Be like, my quad. I had kind of a cold this morning. No one wants to hear that in nature.
I don't know, but doing the shows, doing the hike. I mean, we did a week at a cabin.
Yeah, but you weren't hiking. I just think you'd complain. I don't think you're in good shape either.
No,
your knee would hurt. Somehow your shoulder.
I started running the past couple weeks.
Dislocate your shoulder hiking a mountain.
Not upset. It's fine. I get it.
No, this is good. The next time, well, there'll be one in August probably.
Hey,
do about 3 a year.
I glamp. I don't camp.
Yeah, I agree. Camping is hard. I would still do it, but glamping is the move. I'm gonna do a few of these. That's all I'm doing this year.
I've got this.
Oh yeah, what's
here?
Yeah.
So common symptoms, right? Fever, runny, runny nose, cough, sore throat, fatigue, decreased appetite.
Okay, it's pretty similar to COVID.
And the hospitalization rate for people in the like most at risk, which are youths, like young children and people over 65, it's 3 to 7% of hospitalizations
That's pretty
for
high.
respiratory illness in those groups.
Okay, what about
Mortality
the average
rates,
person?
It seems fairly low.
Like 1% or lower?
I'm not getting that info right here,
Okay,
but
yeah.
mortality
Breathing-
rates in severe cases can range from 3 to 10% of the high risk groups.
I don't know if that's high or not. That still seems scary. Still scary, especially because I've had long COVID the last year. Like, is that gonna?
It can lead to pneumonia and other stuff as well.
Okay. See, I don't. Yeah, that I'm not into that. That scares me. I'm wearing the mask around on the train, airplane. I'm wearing a mask.
N95.
Yeah, I got ordered 60 of them.
Okay.
I'm stocking up. I'm gonna be ready. If it doesn't happen, great. I got a bunch of canned beans. Oh no. Oh no, I have to eat canned corn. Oh God.
It's not good.
At least I'm ready. You should be ready. Shit's gonna. I mean, in LA, it's like, it was crazy. We were at LAX is only 10 to 15 miles from the fire. It was like glowing in the horizon. There was smoke everywhere,
Yeah.
and everyone's still trying to get on their Delta flight.
I think
It was crazy.
as long as my bodega pushes through and stays open, I think I'll make a good.
They do
spot.
have a way to get Doritos that is like on a different plane. They're
Yeah.
never gonna run out of Takis.
I don't know
at the
how that
bodega.
happens. Yeah, but they're always ready.
It could
to
be,
rock.
we're like, no eggs, no peppers, but we have 19 gallons of Arizona iced tea. They never run out.
No,
The
it's-
bodega guy, they always know. I wrote down some more things.
Yeah, hit
Oh,
me.
wait, how much time we got? We got like 10, 15 minutes. Okay. We went to Joshua Tree. You ever been? What do you know about
actually, a
Joshua
listener, Alexis, wanted to know. Alexis
wanna
Scum wanted to know about Joshua Tree. What did you enjoy? Yeah, she said she saw the post.
Tree? Okay, yeah. We
Alexis.
went to Joshua Tree 4 days. It was amazing. What do you know about what's the landscape? Do you imagine it?
I remember from Entourage that he went to Joshua Tree and
yeah, it's a big LA vacation.
and they
spot.
got high or whatever. That's all I know.
Sure, yeah.
Desert, right?
It's desert, but it's like kind of like starkly beautiful. There's these like little called Joshua trees that are like in the desert.
Yeah.
That are like very different than anything you've ever seen. It's very
Mm.
poetic that there's these like dead forests in the desert. It's kind of crazy.
Mm.
They're not dead, but they look dead. It's very beautiful.
I know
Good place to get high. The hikes aren't really that hard.
you and Tim posted.
Yeah, we posted pictures. Greg did too. Yeah.
It looks cool.
And I wouldn't go there in the summer, but we went the perfect time. It's like 65, 70 degrees. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The stars are insane at night. You get high, look at the stars. We had a hot tub. It was great.
Really?
I don't know why anyone would live there. It's like desolate, and I bet in the summer it's truly apocalyptic. But
Mm.
I mean, it's like barren desert, and there's like a town of 50,000 people in the desert. I'm like, they're gonna burn. There's gonna be a fire. It's
How
gonna
far
burn
were you
down.
guys from like any real like a town type?
I just told you a
situation?
town of 50,000 people.
Well, how far were you from the
That
town?
was literally the town we were in. It was within a
Oh.
mile.
Oh, okay.
Called 29 Palms. I couldn't believe how big it was.
Jesus.
I went to the casino. I won $200. I can't be stopped.
Hot tub's a good move anywhere you go, just to have that.
Oh my God. You hike all day. You're kind of sore. You get high. Bring a glass of wine in the hot tub. I mean, does it get any better than that, folks? A glass of wine in a hot tub. That's it. That's the height of fashion right there.
A little bit of red. Never heard anything.
No, white only. I don't. No, none of
What
that
the
colored
fuck?
wine. None of that colored wine.
Huh?
No.
You don't
No.
do red wine?
I don't like red wine. I don't like it.
You're
I don't
wrong.
like how it sits in your mouth. I'm really not into red wine. You didn't go
You're-
did you have wine at your Serbian scum church?
Yeah.
You had to drink wine?
Yeah, like for like communion and shit.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't like it. It reminds me of church.
Oh.
I don't want to be reminded of going every week to do that.
Oh.
Kind of ruined it.
No, red wine's still amazing.
Fine.
Connie, You drink red wine, right?
Yeah, red over white all day.
It is
Thank you.
supposedly. I thought white wine got the health benefits too. Apparently, it's only red wine.
The real question is sweet over dry, I think.
I like the dry. A little red. That's the only one I drink is the dry.
I like a cab. That's all I know.
The dry is like, it seems like it's like trying to hurt you. The drink is like trying to harm you. It's like speaks of deep sadness. A red wine is like, oh, your grandpa died yesterday. Let's drink a bottle of red.
You're a Karen.
I think
though,
red is
with this-
about
with this
sadness.
White wine is like mom wine. It's like mom drink.
Moms do a couple things right. They elected Donald Trump and they drink rosé and Moscato.
Yeah.
I love Moscato. Oh, it's so good.
I'm excited to have those. What are those orange drinks? Those orange wines? What are those called?
I don't actually know. I don't know.
I'm excited. Aperol Spritz.
Oh, an Aperol Spritz is great.
I'm
It's not a wine.
It's it's champagne.
Yeah, it's like Aperol, whatever Aperol is. Yeah.
Whatever that is. I'm
That
excited.
was wine.
I'm excited to have that
You
in the
thought an
spring.
Aperol Spritz was wine.
No, but it's something. I'm excited to have that in the spring.
Okay.
All right, what do we got? Let's do a couple questions. People were mad that we didn't answer.
I just
the
want everyone
questions.
else to know. I'm interrupting Alex this episode. That's another one of my resolutions. He always interrupts me in 2025. I'm interrupting Alex.
There
This is
we
the
go.
I wanted to let people my new music. Some new music I've been listening to, Drago.
Please.
This band called RC Drive. Have you heard of them?
Uh-uh.
They're kind of a new indie band. Okay.
Wait a minute. ARCY.
ARCY Drive.
Someone sent me them recently.
They had a couple bangers.
Okay.
I've been getting into Glorilla.
I
Glorilla.
never heard.
She has this song TGIF. This is the whitest thing ever. I'm 6 months late, but
Jesus.
man, it fucking bangs, dude.
Okay.
I've been listening to that. And T-Rex, great classic rock band. You know
Mm.
T-Rex?
I
You would
know
like
T-Rex.
T-Rex. They're like David Bowie glam rock.
Okay.
They rock. Yeah, they're so good. Cosmic Dancer, Mambo Sun, some of the greatest songs of all time.
There's a yacht rock doc on
I know. I heard
Max.
someone told me about it. I gotta watch it.
It's pretty cool. I didn't know Steely Dan was yacht rock.
What?
Yeah.
They're like the yacht
yacht-
rock band.
Yeah, like I didn't
They're
know.
the ultimate yacht rock band.
Super good.
What did you think yacht rock?
And Chris Christophers?
That's like being like, I knew about the I didn't know Michael Jackson was in the Jackson 5.
I never heard
I thought it was just Tito and Jermaine.
I never heard Asia.
Asia. Oh, the album?
Yeah.
Aja? Yeah.
Unreal.
It's a band, Asia. Oh, yeah.
Unfucking real.
What do you mean you hadn't heard? So I've talked about Steely Dan every third episode for 3 years, and you never knew what Aja was?
Never.
That's their album. That's the one.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's like the best produced album of all time.
very, very
AJA, it's like unbelievably complex but perfect music.
cool. Yeah.
They're talented as hell.
Good band.
Hey, now you can do your thing. I just wanted to get that out, folks. I
Let's
want to give
see.
him a taste of his own medicine.
Let's see here. This
He
is
wasn't
from
even ready. This is
Natasha. Natasha Yasgar asks, "Do you meet up with an old friend you used to be friends with benefits with? Currently in a relationship, I should add. We've communicated throughout the years, but things never seem to line up for us relationship wise." Natasha,
Wait,
I
so
don't
you're just
think
hanging
so.
out as a friend with someone?
they used to
Who-
hook up with.
Are you hanging out with them one-on-one or
It
in a
seems like
group?
yeah, meet up with an old friend.
Oh, I mean, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to hook up with them and he's cheating.
But it
yeah,
appears
but
one of
I
you
don't
are
think
in.
that's what you want.
It appears either she or him are in a relationship.
If you're in a relationship, no. But if they are and you're not, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? If you're single and they're not, but
Yeah.
see what happens. But if you're in a relationship, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, I think the friends with benefits too. It's like you guys never really like dated, so it's not a huge deal.
It's not as big. Yeah. It's not that
Meeting
big
up
of
with
a
an
deal.
ex has like a weight to it.
Sure.
Someone you were kind of situationship with, and then now they're seeing someone and they want to hang out. It's like
I mean, no one likes to hang out with an ex more than Alex Dragovich.
I've been there, done that.
And they're done that. Every time he comes to Chicago, he's begging. Oh,
Some would say it's
please.
healthy.
I'm
Some would say it's
sorry.
good for you.
Oh my gosh. Did you
So
see the new Ted Lasso season?
I
Callback that many have forgotten, but
creeped Squeeze's Instagram a couple weeks ago.
What happened?
She still got it. I'll
Still,
say that.
and you won't send her a DM.
Under no
My
circumstances.
God, what a coward.
This is from Jorge.
2025, have a little fun. He's already failed his resolution.
I can't do it.
How about you
folks.
get a couple gin and tonics in you and throw a Hail Mary?
Dude, I actually had a bad. You want to talk about? I denied fun on Friday. I went to like this like kind of cool Le Dive. My friend was
La
was-
Dive.
yeah. My friend was.
I hope there's a mass shooting.
my
there.
friend was
That's
DJing there.
Oh, it gets
and,
worse.
Honestly, like kind of got bumping. It was fun. Got way too drunk.
What type of music are they DJing? Like EDM?
It's a lot of stuff. I couldn't even tell you the genre. It's a lot going on. It's intense.
okay.
But no, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's like house or like. It's a lot. It was actually
Or
very
like
cool.
Groove, lo-fi.
She was really good. And then, but got too drunk. Woman comes up to me.
Oh no!
I'm
Here's the
closing
king of this
out.
Cosby documentary.
I'm closing out. She goes, "Hey, I'm in town from San Francisco. Do you want to hang out?" And I
Wait, this woman just comes up to you. She hadn't talked to you at all.
no,
Oh my
hadn't said a
God.
word.
This
to me.
is the spoiled life he lives. Oh my God.
I was so drunk. I was so set on what I was gonna do. I said, "I'm getting a quesadilla," and I walked out.
You are slightly gay.
It's a little.
it's
That
fine.
that was a little gay.
Was she hot?
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah, she was hot. I was just
You got a quesadilla from like a food truck.
no, like that. I went home.
You went home and made a quesadilla.
From like got the quesadilla from this place near me. It's like 24 hours.
Oh my God.
Dude, that really hit.
Didn't even
but
get her number.
No,
God,
no,
you're right.
she's in town from San Francisco.
She might be here tomorrow, the next night.
Oh, I was so drunk, dude. I had to hang. My hangover.
You got
didn't go-
drunk on your own. You weren't with anyone.
No, I was with Max St. John. He's a comic, and Dan Carney.
Oh no, the boys.
Yvette
on the
Sagan.
prowl. Holy
Dude,
shit.
Max has this he has this web or this Instagram account that like where they rate what's it called? What's the beer? God, why am I losing this? Guinness. They rate Guinnesses like across New York, so they know how good a Guinness is at each bar. So like, there's this one bar in the Lower East Side where they have like the Guinness was like an 8.6. Went there to pregame, and that's where the wheels started coming off.
You had Guinness. You got drunk on Guinness at age 33.
Too much Guinness.
Oh my God, you're good thing you didn't have sex. You had so much fucking beer in your stomach. It would have been disgusting.
I was full. I was cramping.
He's on top. You're puking.
I was hammered, and yeah, that was my introduction back into the world.
Drinks. Oh no, I had a lot of fun.
I also tried.
That's Alex's horror story. I had so much fun.
I went on a date, and I got catfished last week too. Trying to get back out.
What
there.
happened? But I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
She didn't look like her picture.
Let me see the picture and then tell me what was different.
I don't want to say.
You just brought it up.
I don't want to say.
You can't bring up a thing and then not talk about it. What? Oh my God. Also, folks, you can't see this in the audio, obviously, but this is the first episode. This is episode 154. Alex has brought a laptop to the episode so he can look at his notes and stuff. I mean, this is how evolution works. It's as glacial as the evolution of animals and birds. This is the woman you went out with. I mean, very attractive. If she looked even remotely like this, that's a win. Yeah. No one's going to see a picture.
You're so dumb, dude. What the fuck?
So I should like, which one am I going to like?
Seriously.
Which one am I going to double tap? Okay. Okay, I'm writing this one down. I'm writing that. I'll look at that profile later. Me and the pillow.
Oh, yeah.
So what was different about her? What are you gonna say? You gonna say she put on a few pounds?
Possibly.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna deny it.
Is that what it was?
I don't know.
Wow, you
Maybe.
pig! You didn't. Her personality wasn't enough.
Personality also wasn't great.
Oh my God!
So I got catfish.
Alex is gonna be single for longer. Is it at some point? Are we like? Is it his fault?
No.
At what point is like going on 3 dates a week for 2.5 years and not finding a girlfriend?
I was essentially quarantined for 3 months.
Yeah,
I'm
you've been
fine
out.
back.
You're out there though. You're going on a date a week.
I was in my bed watching ball for 3 months, or I was on stage.
Yeah,
That's it.
right.
That's all I was doing.
Right. At what point do we look in the mirror, folks?
Have more fun though. 25.
Yeah. I hope it's about more than dating.
Yeah.
You read a book, maybe go hiking, see this world.
Would love to get invited to a hike. Where do I go? Do I go by myself now?
You can go by yourself.
Do I go to Portsmouth on my own?
Going hiking by yourself would be a beautiful activity.
Just get my own little spot.
To get high and go hiking on like a non-dangerous hike would be amazing on your own.
If I was in like a cabin by myself in the woods, I would freak.
You would blow your brains
I would
out.
freak the
you
fuck out.
would. I nothing I dream of more.
That's
My entire
terrifying.
goal this spring is to make enough money so I don't have to talk to anyone for like 4 months.
That's good.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going to do one of these monastic retreats, silent. You just stay silent for 3 or 4 days. I'm gonna go to one of these monasteries.
You're gonna riff, by the way.
You can talk to yourself. You can talk to yourself. You just can't. You're in a room.
Yeah.
Ranan did it.
I don't know, man. I could just, I could see them. I don't know what they're doing. Or what are they like? What are some of the activities?
I don't actually really know what. I think you're kind of on your own. I think it's not like group activities. You can't talk. You're just kind of. It's like a writer's retreat at a monastery. It's like so you can like write your novel.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
give you like 4 days, might be a week. I don't know.
yeah, like they're passing on notepads. I can just see you going, oh wow.
They have a little whip they hit me with over and over again.
Oh wow. No, Geoff, you can't. Oh wow.
The Mother Superior's hitting me. Oh my
okay,
God,
all
yeah.
right.
That'd be good.
You're not. Yeah, I mean, I can't see you
You don't think I could be quiet?
for.
Talk to another human? The only reason I do this is because I get high before it.
I'm gonna see you get. I'm gonna see. I just can't.
I think not looking at a phone would be hard. That would be hard.
no phone for 4 days.
I don't know if that's the rule, but I think it's kind of in the spirit of the rule. If you do it, you're like you can look at your phone from 10 to 10:30 at night or something like that. I think that would be fair.
That's fine. Well, we'll see how it goes.
I would love to see you do a float tank. I bet if they locked the
would.
float tank, you'd be hammering on it. Let me on it.
I would like to do a float tank.
Really?
Yeah, because anytime I do put my phone, like when I ride, I put my phone on airplane mode. You feel that clarity.
Yeah.
You feel like you shut your brain off.
Well, I can imagine clarity for you might be even scarier than all the noises.
It's great. It's really nice, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like.
Are you still doing therapy?
Oh, should we talk about that in the?
We might talk about that in the
let's
Patreon.
Tease that
Let's
for the
talk about that in
Patreon.
the Patreon. I got a couple things. New Year's Eve, me and Tommy Brennan, we have an incredible tradition we continued. Actually, a big Patreon update of who my mother voted for. It became a big argument at family Christmas. It
Whoa.
ruined one day of the Christmas break.
Wow.
Yeah, it all came out kind of randomly. So
all-
that got to join the Patreon for that, folks. We talk about who my mother voted for. I'll tell you what, it wasn't Jill Stein. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't Jill Stein.
We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna talk therapy. We're gonna answer some more listener questions.
Sure.
It'll be a good time.
That's it.
I wonder if we should. Do you have any takes on the Skip Bayless Joy Taylor thing?
All I know is I saw the names. I looked up Joy Taylor, and I'm like, respect. I was like, that's a beautiful woman. And I hate what they did to her.
Also,
I didn't really read much.
I had a
about it.
stand-up faux pas I'm going to talk about.
Stand-up faux pas. What, when someone writes a joke about something that's not dating?
There we go.
Oh my God, you're talking about history, nerd.
It's going to be big.
Guy still says nerd.
You guys will see it.
God. Okay, that's good. We got a lot. Okay, what did Skip Bayless do exactly? He harassed these.
He tried to bang the hairdresser.
But why is this Joy whatever?
So
Taylor
there's also another wrinkle to it where like Joy Taylor essentially like fucked her way to the top. Some people are saying.
Oh, that's such a classic sexist thing to say.
Well,
that's such a classic.
A woman that's
sexism.
calling her out as a woman.
That's saying she fucked her way to the top.
Yeah,
could be internalized misogyny still, but
okay.
But like saying that my mom, that's actually about my mom voting.
I mean,
that actually fits in perfectly. My mom said she didn't vote for Kamala because she fucked her way to the top.
Okay,
well, it's a classic women taking down women.
We'll talk about this on the Tron, everybody.
Yeah, that's a pretty classic sexist trope. Also, have you seen Joy Taylor? Was she not going to have sex with a perfect body? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. A woman dared to dream.
She's one of the hotter women on Earth.
Yeah,
she's not Asian, but she's pretty hot.
Jesus, I've never seen you even talk to an Asian woman.
I'm trying, dude.
Have you gone on a date with one ever?
I liked a couple on Hinge recently.
You've never gone on a date with an Asian woman?
I've gone on one. She didn't like me.
Wow. I mean, one. The man's gone on 700 dates.
I've not gone on.
Asians make up most of the world population, and Alex has found a way to go on a date with one.
I'm telling you, dude, I'm trying.
There's two big. Connor, how many South Asian people are there on the planet? Are you counting Indian as Asian? Or are you going South Asian? You're meaning like Chinese, Taiwanese.
Yes.
Thailand,
South.
Vietnam.
Yeah, South Asian.
Yeah. Which one are you zoning in on, really? Korean? Which one?
I think Korean would be a great start. I think Kareem would be a great.
Get into that Squid Game. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're feeling right
If
now.
you count India in that region as well, it's about a quarter of the population.
Quarter of the population of Earth, and Alex has found a way never to go on a date with one.
I'm trying, folks.
You were going to date with an
trying.
Indian woman, like subcontinent?
Not yet.
Wow. Over 1 billion of them. He hasn't liked a single one.
They gotta like me.
There's
too,
over 1
folks.
billion of you, and he's like,
Takes two
nah.
to tango in this game.
Yeah, they don't like you because the algorithm doesn't show them because it knows you're a bigot.
Mm-mm.
The algorithm absolutely knows who you've swiped on.
I actually matched with an Indian, and she didn't message me back.
Oh my
I'll show you her. She's
Well, it must be tough.
she's really hot.
Oh
Hey,
my god.
I'm trying.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. What are you gonna read here? I thought we were ending right now.
No, we're ending. Yeah,
Yeah, we're ending. What do you got to plug, Drago?
guys.
You write this down. He
Yeah.
wrote down what he's plugging. All right, 3 years in, folks.
January
I-
24th, Cheshire, Connecticut. The 25th, Philly, Madison,
Billy
Wisconsin.
hasn't been there in a couple weeks.
with Lucas Zelnick. 1:30. February 20th, Lexington, Kentucky. March 7th, Minneapolis. Then I'm with Geoff in Austin.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh, Columbus, Boston, Chicago. It's in the link tree, link in the bio.
What are you doing in Lexington?
I'm going with Lucas.
Oh, you're doing. Oh, that club's actually really fun. That's where that woman said she married her teacher when she was 15.
There we go.
Lexington, Kentucky, and started crying and pissed herself in the lobby.
Perfect.
So
perfect,
that's a club. I'll never forget that. It was the craziest show I've ever done. Okay, what do I got coming up, folks? Well, glad you asked. Rochester, New York, Buffalo. Thank God I found out it's on a week there aren't the NFL playoffs. Otherwise, it was going to be one of the worst shows of all time. What do we got? Columbus, Cincy. What's after Cincy? Oh yeah, DC, Raleigh, Virginia Beach. Never been there. Never really wanted to. Oh, I also going to talk about I had the worst travel of all time. I don't know how we didn't talk about it. I was in the airport for 72 straight hours, folks, last week.
All the beef jerky
yeah.
a kid could want.
Oh, I'm in the Delta Lounge, honey. Okay.
There we
ain't
go.
we ain't eating beef jerky. We're eating. My liver's probably good after that. I ate so healthy for 3 days, folks. This has been episode 154. I'm told we're choosing to count the one last week with Chloe because we need more women on the official count. 154. We are 74 episodes N-word free. I believe it was episode 80 where Ben Katzner said my favorite word. 74 episodes N-word free. Only 26 more till we let the freak flag fly in Arkansas. Though by then it'll probably be more rebellious not to say the N-word. You know, because we have actually by this time you listen to this, Trump will probably be president.
Not a bad thing.
Jesus. Good night and good luck. Bye. Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.